Hey everyone, Jeff here from Films at Home, and today we're taking a trip across the Spider-Verse in 4K UHD. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel today for this 4K review, one of the most hotly anticipated. I've been getting it in the comments. I know you guys wanted my review. I have to watch the movies first though, and that takes some time when you're a dad with two little kids, so I appreciate the patience, but I finally got around to watching Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I got the incredible Best Buy 4K Steelbook, which I'll show off, but first, let's talk a little bit about the movie, 4K picture quality, audio quality, and then we'll dive into packaging and special features to give you a complete review and recommendation on whether or not this one is worth picking up for your collection. So to kick things off, let's talk the movie. The animation here is just as good as Into the Spider-Verse. Now, do I think the movie is as good as Into the Spider-Verse? Not quite, but it's just a step below. It is a quality movie. It's got a really fun story. I can't wait to watch this with my kids someday. My son is already into Spider-Man, and since he watches the animated show for kids, it's got like Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, and Miles Morales, so he already knows the characters from this film. I can't wait to rewatch it. It's a ton of fun. It has incredible animated moments, just some of the most unique work that's being done in Hollywood today. I love Spider-Man anyway, and this Miles Morales character arc that they're working on here towards the third movie looks to be incredibly well done. So I give huge props again to the team that worked on this. I know a lot of the animators worked tirelessly, and there's been some controversy around that, but give those people props. They work super, super hard. They probably don't get paid nearly enough for the work that they do, and this movie just came out incredibly well done. Just a small step below the first, and that's probably just because I'm biased because that one was so revolutionary, but this is right there with it. It's a really, really good comic book movie, probably the best of the year so far. And while this might be the best comic book movie of the year, it's also going to be a strong contender for best 4K disc of the year because this looks absolutely incredible. The 4K picture here with Dolby Vision HDR on my OLED TV, like they should show this at Best Buy when people are looking at TVs to convince them to upgrade to an OLED. The colors are absolutely incredible. It is so vibrant, so bright. Everything just looks perfect. This animation style, and I felt the same way about Into the Spider-Verse. When I watched that on 4K for the first time, it blew my socks off, and this is no exception. I'm just blown away by like how good a movie can look. And this is seriously demo quality content. Like you could put this disc on in a Magnolia home theater or at a home theater store somewhere and just let it play. You don't need the demo content that comes with the TV. This looks incredible. Plus, it's super entertaining. The detail and the quality is near perfect. Sony does a great job with their transfers. It's very sharp, very clean. Obviously, being animated, there's not a whole lot to talk about when it comes to like detail and film transfer. It's mostly color here, but it pops and it looks great. Black levels are near perfect. There's no black crush. All the bright reds and blues in this film, the pinks, the purples, this stuff just, it really pushes the limits of your TV, and I hope that you get to watch this on as great a TV as you can because it is worth every penny to upgrade your TV when you get a disc like this. And never mind upgrading your TV because this is so good visually, but wow, the Dolby Atmos. Off the charts. I mean, this is reference quality stuff. This is, like I said, maybe the best 4K disc of the year, all around AV quality. Dolby Atmos just absolutely pounded my speakers. It has great low frequency. It of course has great music. And when you've got this just huge environment that they're playing with, there's so much happening in these action scenes in this movie. There is stuff flying all over the place. In Dolby Atmos, it's almost like it was made for a movie like this. Like there's so much going on that you have to pick and choose and place your sound. And the sound design on this was incredible. Whoever did the Dolby Atmos track in that sound editing, sound mixing, sound design, they deserve a ton of awards because this is just as good as it gets. Like this is a prime example of why physical media is so great and what 4K Blu-ray can really do. Like this is what I will point people towards if they say, give me a 4K movie, convince me to start buying 4K Blu-rays. this disc right here is a reason to buy. Now for packaging, you've got a couple options. There is a standard edition, which never bad if you want a slip cover, but I was really sold on the steelbook for this because, again, the color, like, it's just nice glossy, but all the reds and the blues, a great scene on the back. Opening this bad boy up, it's not a ton on the inside, which I was a little I wanted a little more on the inside, but you do get some nice disc art. You get a little bit of kind of like a pattern on the inside. Wish it was a little bit more involved there, but I just love the way that this looks. So would highly recommend the steelbook. I'm not one to often go for steelbooks, but this one's pretty sweet. But the standard edition is great as well, and it does come with a Blu-ray disc, a 4K disc, and a digital code, which you'll redeem in 4K. Now, the other cool thing is that this actually has some special features, and you've got over 90 minutes, which in today's day and age of physical media, that's pretty damn good. If you can get over an hour of special features, that's great. So what's included on here? You've got a deleted scene called Miguel Calling. You've got obscure spiders and Easter eggs, which is a really fun one to watch after you've seen it. You've got the interdimensional destiny across the world, designing new dimensions, designing spiders and spots, scratches, score, and the music of the multiverse, escape from spider society across the comic verse. You've got lyric videos, you've got a filmmaker commentary, and creating the ultimate Spider-Man movie, raising a hero, and your friendly neighborhood spider cast. So not just like typical press stuff. There's commentaries, there's behind the scenes, deleted scenes, lyric videos. I mean, this is like an old school DVD release with all the interactive content on it. So very, very cool that all of that is included as well. They definitely did not skimp on the special features. So overall, I think that this is a serious strong contender for disc of the year. It's obviously going to make a top 10 list. I can't imagine between now and the end of the year that 9 more movies come out that look better and sound better than this. It's an absolutely incredible AV experience. It's an awesome movie that's a ton of fun. You can watch it with family. You can watch it as an adult. It's one of those movies that kind of transcends generations, which is always very cool. And what they're setting up here for the big finale, I think, is going to be a really, really fun time. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you get Across the Spider-Verse on 4K UHD. This is one where you got to spend every penny, get the 4K, get the Dolby Vision. You will not regret it. Whether you get the Steelbook or the standard edition, you need that 4K version. There's absolutely no reason, unless you just haven't upgraded your equipment yet, to buy this on Blu-ray. And honestly, even if you haven't upgraded your equipment, but you think you might in the future, buy the 4K disc. It comes with a Blu-ray anyway. You can still watch it, but this is a must-own disc for 4K collectors, home theater enthusiasts. It's just so much fun to watch. So if you do want to pick it up, I can put a link down in the description to the Best Buy Steelbook here, if that's still in stock while I make this video, and an Amazon listing to the standard edition. Both of those links will support my channel, so I greatly appreciate that as always. Now, if you want more content like this on physical media, movie collecting, movie reviews, movie topics, any of that stuff, subscribe to the channel here. You won't regret it. I got some great content coming up in the next few months, in the next few years. Been doing this thing for a long time and want to keep it going. So thank you all who have been here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, come join the community. You won't regret it. And if you haven't followed me on social media, check out those links as well. They're all down in the description, as well as links to partners and discount codes. Plus, you can scan the QR code right here on your screen. If you're watching on a TV or you're on your phone, you can take it out, screenshot it, use your camera, snapshot it, whatever you want to do. It'll bring you to all my links. So use that QR code. But appreciate you guys all watching. This is a great release. I was so happy to finally review this for you all. Thank you for your patience in waiting for the review. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and I'll talk to you all soon.